The 24th, I have an opposition that I got to destroy, So my main focus right now is Quigley. I know the Canelo fight is on the verge to make it to coming true. It's there already, But like I said, if I don't perform, if I don't make a statement, if I don't, I don't want to overstep Quigley and just think about Canelo, because the 24th, I have an opposition that I got to destroy, So my main focus right now is Quigley. I know the Canelo fight is on the verge to make it to coming true. It's there already, But like I said, if I don't perform, if I don't make a statement, if I don't, the new improved Edgar Berlanga, I feel like nothing will happen unless I perform on the 24th. I don't want to over.
Saturday, June 24th at the Hulu Theater, we have a mega fight. We have Edgar Berlanga versus Jason Quigley. And I am getting more excited about this fight more than ever before, because Edgar Berlanga has been talking a lot of smack, and there's a lot of pressure on this guy because a lot of people have the expectations that Edgar Berlanga is going to be a superstar in this world. His first 16 fights, he was 16-0 with 16 knockouts, and since then he just hasn't looked as sharp. He hasn't looked as dominant, and people are wondering, is this guy for real? Well, I'll be the first to tell people, he was always chinny in the amateurs, and he may be in for a rude awakening. Jason Quigley does have 2 losses, and both of his losses he was stopped and knocked out. But a lot of people don't know this. Jason Quigley is an actual very solid boxer. He beat Shane Mosley Jr. By decision, and if Edgar Berlanga doesn't come with a good game plan and he's just searching for the knockout, this isn't a guy who's going to run away from you like Steve Rose. This guy's going to come forward, and unlike Angulo, because Angulo can punch, but he's not a good technician, Jason Quigley has some technical capabilities. So the pressure is going to be on Edgar Berlanga, who will be fighting in his hometown at the Hulu Theater, New York City, where there will be a lot of Puerto Rican fans. He's going to have to prove himself and show himself if he wants to keep his fan base, because people are starting to have their doubts about Edgar Berlanga. I've had my doubts about Edgar Berlanga since 2021. This guy has been exposed, and I truly think that when he ups his competition, he is for sure going to lose. But I think that Jason Quigley has all the utensils to come up with an upset victory at the Madison Square Garden Hulu Theater this upcoming Saturday. There's also going to be a lot of Irish fans in New York City, because there are a lot of Irish people who live in New York City, and Jason Quigley actually has a good amount of fans, and I think a lot of people do not like Edgar Berlanga. There's a multitude of reasons why you should not like Edgar Berlanga. This guy cares more about his ring entrances and his jewelry and his cars and having a fine girl with a fat booty than actually performing well in the fight. And he's been this way for the last 3-4 years. He's a fan favorite type of guy, because he's cool with Fat Joe and Fabulous and Papoose and Remy Ma, and people think that, Edgar Berlanga's kind of cool. I think he's a corny guy, and I'm telling you people, this will be the end of Edgar Berlanga if he can't put out Jason Quigley. My fight predictions are going to go as follows. I think that Jason Quigley is going to come up with an upset victory. I think he's going to expose Edgar Berlanga. But unfortunately, I think it's going to go to the scorecards, and I think that they're going to rob Quigley and they're going to give it to Edgar Berlanga, because I have a feeling that Eddie Hearn has what he calls a mega fight, what I call a joke of a fight, planned for the future, which is Edgar Berlanga versus Canelo Alvarez, the battle of the frauds. But more importantly, the battle of Puerto Rico versus the battle of Mexico. It would sell a lot of tickets, because for some weird reason, Edgar Berlanga sells a lot of tickets. And obviously Canelo Alvarez, to a lot of people, is still the face of boxing. So that fight would absolutely sell. Eddie Hearn thinks that he has one up his sleeve, but I know what he's planning on doing. So I hope Jason Quigley wins. I think he's going to actually outperform Berlanga, but I don't think they'll give him the decision.